So I guess we'll start off with this week at Bungie. There's a trailer which I have seen on social media like Twitter and Instagram. But I'm gonna watch it here because I purposely waited to see the trailer and this at the same time. And I scrolled down too soon. I just got excited. So it says this week at Bungie, February 4th, 2021. This week at Bungie, we revealed Season of the Chosen. A new season is upon us next week. Season of the Chosen goes live on February 9th. Empress Ketil. I don't know how you say the name. Um, Hold on. Is this Emperor Callus's sister, or is this like another Empress? I don't know. Has arrived to fight against the Hive. The Hive, eh? He has proposed an alliance, but the cost is too high, and whatever he wanted it, whether he wanted it or not, Zavala is faced with a difficult choice. Check out the trailer to see how the conversation went down. All right, let's look at this. Is it loud enough? Hold on. What did it say? Hold on. Let me go back. The Hive God was driven back. What is this everything? But her influence, blah blah blah, as a new threat emerges.
The darkness crowds the edges of this system. The Hive serves it. You'll fall to one, if not the other. I propose an alliance. With my army and your light, the Cabal will crush the Hive. Bow.
No.
Challenge the new Cabal forces.
The new face of their empire and demanded I pledge loyalty to her.
This tank is like a living thing.
New strike inbound. Ooh, nice.
Moves, and she will spit out your bones.
Oh, I remember this one. I'm surprised they're bringing that one back because that's from the Plague Lands, and then you also have that servitor. God, what was it called? Fallen Servitor? I forgot what it's called. I know it's a change, but Cerberus, that's what it's called. Oh, I like the hand cannon.
We need you, Guardian. Be our
I'm gonna let the trailer play out, and then I'm gonna rewind and check out what was in the trailer.
I'll sharpen my gilded knife and see you both on the battlefield. There's no light here.
Dude. So this goes all the way until May 11th. Hold on. Let's go back real quick. Let's see. Where was it? It's cool. Well, I think Zavala is stupid for not taking anything. Hold on. Let's see. Who else was there? Was it just Zavala and Osiris?
Bow.
These two are the two guys that should not represent anybody. Like they're too stubborn and they're stuck in their own ways. Like, come on, have other people like, talk this out. Like bring a core into this. Bring, let's see, the Drifter. Like obviously a core and Drifter would have their little side banter. These two are obviously the same one-sided thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say the side is wrong, but it's like, come on, man. Like put your differences aside just for once and team up with the Cabal so we can take out the Hive, and then you can take them out afterwards. Let's see. There's something else that I caught my interest. I'm gonna let it play for a second.
Empress Keitel has emerged as the
Keitel,
new face of
that's
their
her name.
empire and demanded I pledge loyalty to her.
This tank is like a living thing.
Breach the moving fortress. This one actually looks cool. This new strike.
She moves your bones.
You can clearly tell that there's a new exotic bow. God, let's take this out of the. So it's just a solar bow? That's interesting. Why does this look like the Aeon Soul? I'm trying to figure out what this, let's see, what does this bow do? Hold on. Is that new bow kind of like, what's it called? The Trinity Gold with just solar form? I guess that wouldn't be too bad. This is a nice little screenshot right there for you. I don't know. I kind of dig it. Almost looks like cogwheels kind of formed together to make a bow. But I don't know. Looks weird. This almost looks like a dumpling. Let's see. There was one thing that caught my eye. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. This hand cannon. I know that they have new trials weapons and new, I think seasonal weapons as well. But dude, these trials weapons look so sick, man. To me, this reminds me of Nature of the Beast and also Midnight Coup. So I'm actually excited to see this come out, and I wonder how it's gonna play. Wait, hold up. Oh God, what was this? What was this weapon called? I can't remember if it was D1 weapon or a D2 weapon in year 1. For some reason, this weapon seems so familiar. I'm trying to remember what it's called. In this one, I seen the memes all over Twitter about Conehead. This is kind of funny. I can see the new sword in the back. Okay, so it seems like they kind of redesigned, what's it called? They kind of redesigned the Cosmodrome a little bit, because this is, I forgot what the actual place is called in the Cosmodrome. It's been a little bit. But now instead of just like Hive stuff, they kind of like refortified it with Cabal. And I'm trying to figure out what these symbols are. I feel like a lot of old D1 weapons are coming back right now, because just look at the old style of the Vanguard.
I'll sharpen my gilded knife and see you both on the battlefield.
It's coming up soon. There's something that I seen that was really interesting. Okay, it just passed. Let's see if I can do freeze. This right here. So is there gonna be like a way for us to pick up Cabal Phalanx of shields? Like, can we use a shield now, or is this like an ability that you pick up, kind of like Vaulted Glass, where you use the Shield of Ages or whatever to protect yourself from the Templar? Like, how is this gonna work? We've never been able to pick up a Phalanx shield before, and it seems like now our Guardian can pick up a shield. So I hope this is kind of like a weapon, like, you know, maybe like a bow that turns into a shield, or like some kind of exotic. Imagine if they brought shields into this game, like an exotic shield that you could use as cover, and people can like go behind you and shoot over you. Dude, that would be so sick, man. It's like a Titan Wall ×2, or Titan Wall 2.0, where it would just be better, and anybody could use it, and people can shoot through, and this could act like a secondary bubble. Oh man, that would be sick. That'd be sick if this gave you like a Blessings of Light, but people could still shoot through it like a Templar thing. That's kind of cool. What else was there? And then this right here, what is this? Is this like, oh God, what was that place called? The Reef. Is this in the Reef? I'm trying to figure out what this is. Obviously Osiris is talking. Yeah, let's back up here. Oh, and you seen that the palindrome's back too. I just seen it right. Yeah, let's back it up. Palindrome right here. Dude, this hand cannon right here. This hand cannon, the Ice Luna, Lord High Fixer, were all 3 hand cannon. Well, also besides Hawkmoon. Those were some main hand cannons I used in D1 for Crucible, besides like No Land Beyond and Wormwood. So it's gonna be nice to see this come back. Is it gonna be as superior as it once was? Who knows? It'd be interesting to see, because this gun was really strong, but I feel like there's a lot of other stronger weapons in D2, so who knows? It might get lost in the meta pool, but it might rise and shine like it once did, you know?
There's no light here.
Nice. Alright, that trailer was kind of sick, man. Let's take a look at the content calendar for Season of the Chosen. Destiny 2 Season of the Chosen, February 9th to May 11th, so we know when it's going to start, when it's going to end. New PvP, new PvE activity, new artifact, new strike, new trumps and seals, new weapons and armor, the helm. Is the helm the old strike that's coming back, or is that the other one? New exotic, infamy and valor boost, ornaments, new story content, Trials of Osiris, Guardian games. Oh, it sucks that it's funny. Guardian games was probably the most hated one out of all of the seasonal events they had, but yet they got rid of Crimson Doubles. But I'm not gonna complain. I'll take Guardian games again. Iron Banner, Umbral Ingram seasonal challenges. So let's see, Behemoth and Hailstone Battlegrounds. Behemoth and Hailstone Battlegrounds. I wonder if that's one of the strikes. Devil's Lair and Fallen Saber. That's right. That's what's called. Fallen Sable. Devil's Lair was in Plaguelands. For D1 Year 3. Helm comes online. I wonder if Helm is like the seasonal thing, and it's not. It's something to do with the old content. Stasis aspect quests begin. Okay, that's kind of cool. Trials begins, earn new weapon and armor and more. February 12th. So this is all on day 1. You get this all on day 1. This is on week 1 of the season. Weekend of the season 1. Cleansing Battleground. This is 2 weeks later after the season comes out. Oracle Battlegrounds, Iron Banner. Wait, hold on. Oracle Battlegrounds. Why does this remind me of Fellwinter's Peak? And then Iron Banner comes around February 23rd. Okay. Proving Ground Strike opens for season pass holders for Iron Banner. Okay, March 23rd. Proving Ground Strike. I wonder if this is like a different challenge version of strikes. I wonder how this is gonna play. I want to see more Proving Grounds. Like I honestly I never heard of Proving Grounds till now. Maybe there might be more in this week at Bungie, but let's see how this works. Proving Ground Strike enters playlist for all players. Proving Grounds Nightfall. Wait, hold on. So is this okay? So Proving Grounds is another strike. So we get 1, 2, 3 strikes, then Iron Banner, Guardian Games, then Guardian Games closing ceremony. Okay, so there's gonna be more later on. Interesting. Shadow Price, that's what it's called. I knew that the Palindrome was coming back. What was the Swarm in D1? Was it a Void thing? Where was that? Spoils of War, Season of the Chosen is delivering some shiny new things for you to collect. We already spilled the beans for the first time. Some of your favorite weapons from D1 are showing up in D2 as rewards for completing Nightfall, the Ordeal. Here is a lineup: the Swarm, Palindrome, Shadow Price. So Shadow Price, I remember in Kingsfall for some reason. I don't know if that's true or not, but I remember this being in Kingsfall, and I remember it being really nice with Dragonfly or Firefly, whatever it was called back then. Nightfall, the Ordeal weapons have a chance to drop at the end of the activity, depending on your metal, platinum, gold, etc. Any difficulty master will give you the highest chance to drop at the base version of these weapons. Adept difficulty weapons have a chance to drop at the end of Grandmaster Nightfalls when they go live later in the season. Drop chance also dependent on your metal. Slay enough champions to hit platinum, and you will have a chance at an adept weapon. Hot Pursuit, similar to Seasonal Hunt, we have a new pursuit weapon for you to earn from your quest of choice. Choose between Strikes, Crucible, or a Gambit to earn the new Breached Loaded Grenade Launcher, Salvager's Salvo. That's a mouthful. After you have obtained your new tool of destruction, you'll be able to earn 3 different ornaments from additional quests from Zavala Shax and Drifter. Okay. Trials. You may have already seen some teasers of the new rewards for Trials of Osiris coming with Season of the Chosen. We also have new Trials weapons. Let's see. Oh, dude, I'm trying to think of what this gun was called. Dude, what was this pulse rifle called? It was in D1 too. This was also in D1. I can't remember what this pulse rifle was called in D1, but they're bringing that back. This hand cannon is entirely new. This was not in D1. I really like the way it look. I really like the way it looks. It looks sick. Obviously, I've always been a fan of the Trials look of it. I wonder if this is gonna be kinetic or energy. And it's funny that they brought the Temptations hook, but it seems like they made it like a solar variant, but it still looks sick nonetheless. Let's see. Here's another shot of the new armor you'll be able to start earning when Trials goes live on February 12th. Honestly, man, this looks sick. I'm gonna have to like really grind Trials because, dude, it just looks crazy. The Titan looks good. The Warlock looks good. The Hunter looks sick. I could I could just picture a lot of cool different designs and mix and matches with these this gear set. Each weapon will have a chance, or sorry, each weapon will also have an adept version with special mods you can earn. Read more about those here, as well as a special shader that can be applied to the adept weapons, even the ones from the Grandmaster Nightfall. Ooh, okay. For the first week of trials, armor and adept mods will be in the flawless chest. The second week is when you'll have your first chance to grab season and season to grab an adept weapon along with these new weapons and armors. Trials has some new cosmetic rewards to show off as well. The ghost shell drop chances increases as you win matches, increases when you hit 3, 5, and 7. Win and flawless milestones each week. The ship and sparrow the ship and sparrow drop chances increase every time you go flawless. Here's a look as rewards. Okay, this is actually a huge thing right here. So for people that don't go flawless often, this is huge because like I've only gone flawless maybe like 5, 6, 7 times. I honestly can't remember. It's only been like a handful of times. Definitely not double digits. I think I only went flawless like 5 times. But the fact that it's now increasing your chances to get these items is nice because, dude, the drop chances are low. Even people that go flawless every weekend still had trouble getting these. So this is cool to see that return. And that ghost looks really sick. Barrel, it looks alright. The ship, alright. But wait, there's more. Season of the Chosen has several new additions to your arsenal ready for the taking. Dude, these look sick. Dude, I was a fan of how what's it called? The Leviathan raid weapons look, and it's cool to see this come back. Like this one kind of looks like a hybrid of Mob Justice and the Risk Runner. This one looks like what was that thing called? This kind of looks like the Ghost Primus auto rifle, and I love the design. I don't know why I like the design of these auto rifles, but I do. They look beautiful to me. They got a bow, they got a rocket launcher. I wonder if this is gonna be like Sins of the Past. I wonder if this is gonna be like Alone as a God. I see that they have a sidearm. That kind of looks cool. Cult of Aeon. So these are coming back for sure. The team has some cool plans to shake up the Aeon suit of exotics. Here it is straight from the Destiny dev team on what you can expect with your equip these arms. Destiny team dev in redesigning the Aeon cult exotics armor piece wanted to lean hard into the idea that these are the exotics you and your fire team were when you really want to work together as a team. With that in mind, we have 3 main goals for the revamp mechanics. Create role-based mechanics for mechanics that reward you for doing the things that your role is supposed to be doing. Create mechanics that rewards other players on your fire team when you fulfill your role. Give your fire team incentive for each player to take on a different role. Instead of having a single monolithic exotic perk to handle this, we opted to take a page out of the Armor 2.0 book and give the Aeon Cult exotics their own unique mod socket and mods, which are all unlocked as soon as you acquire the exotic, and each of which is tied to one of the different Aeon Cult rules. These mods are identical across all the exotics for all 3 classes, so you can choose any role regardless of what class or subclass you're playing. The 3 Aeon Cult mods are their associated mechanics as are follow. Sect of Force. You specialize in punishing powerful combatants before they can harm your allies. Rapid precision hits with the weapon temporarily increase your reload speed and weapon swap speed. What? When you stun a champion or defeat a boss, mini boss, your nearby fire team members gain a burst of grenade and melee energy, and call allies not have the Sect of Force roll equipped also gain a burst of energy. Dude, that is nice. Sect of Insight. Successive Precision weapon takedowns have a chance to drop an orb of power for your allies. I don't know what an orb of power is. Is that like an orb of light, but bigger? When you use a finisher on an elite, you generate special ammo for your fire team. When you use a finisher on a boss or mini boss, you generate heavy ammo for your fire team. Nearby and call allies who do not have the Sective Insight roll equipped also gain a bonus to weapon damage for short. Dude, I feel like Sective Insight is going to be a nice thing for raids. Just the fact that it drops heavy ammo and you also get extra weapon damage is extremely nice. Sective Vigor gains subclass ability energy as your allies die. Gain full class ability energy when you resurrect an ally. That's nice, but it kind of sucks because you don't want your teammates to go down. So this is kind of like obviously the fact that you gain energy as your allies die is a cool thing because it allows you to kind of like last longer and maybe clutch up with nades and whatever your class ability is. But I feel like this isn't going to be used as often. When you cast your super, nearby allies get an instant burst of healing, and on-call allies who do not have the Sective Vigor roll equipped also gain an overshield. I feel like see this is cool. I feel like this would be great for training supers and like maybe in Grandmaster Nightfalls, but I feel like this one's gonna be more for raids. This one's gonna probably be used more for like more PvE, like just regular strikes, maybe Grandmaster stuff. This one's definitely a raid perk, and this one, I feel like Vigor and Force are gonna be tied together, and these are gonna be used for like doing nightfalls, and then Sective Insight and Force are gonna be used for doing raids. That's just how I feel. I feel like everything else is kind of eh. Um, but definitely interesting. I'm glad that they are kind of changing the way the exotics work because, dude, nobody used Aeon cults at all, and it's nice to see them kind of getting a little bit of love. And I wonder if they're going to do that to more exotics in the future, giving them like special mod perks. Each of these mods has one perk that focuses on the user and one perk that grants benefits to their allies. Additional, the second perk includes an extra benefit for anyone in your fire team has not chosen the same role, so the maximum efficiency each member of the 3 players fire team should choose a different mod to reap the most benefits. Yep. I feel like if you're gonna do a raid and you're gonna have if you have the Aeon cult thing on, you want one of the 3. But I feel like it's gonna be obviously all 3 are gonna be applied, but then the other 3 that aren't using anything are probably gonna use Sective Insight because this gives you the most. Actually, I could probably see 3 Sective Insights, 2 Sective Vigors, and 1 Sective Force. For like a good raid comp if you were to use it in a raid. That's how I feel. I feel like that's how it would work. But moving on. Catalyst comeback. In the previous TWAB discussing the Destiny content vault, we mentioned that some of the content being vaulted would also would affect several exotic weapon catalysts, and we would be temporarily removing them while we work to update their drop and upgrade sources. Catalysts of the following weapons have had their drop sources and objectives updated to not be associated with the vaulted content. Bad Juju, Izanagi's Burden, Sleeper Simulant. Thank God, man. I have every other catalyst except this is the only catalyst I don't have, Sleeper Simulant. And I tried so hard to get this in what's it called? What was that raid called? Oh, it was the 3rd raid that came after the Leviathan. Hey, what was it called? I'm drawing blanks, but I did the prestige version of that so many times. Prestige Spire Stars. I did Prestige Spire Stars like 90 something times, and I couldn't get it. Obviously, I didn't complete the raid 90 times. I just did like the first encounter 3 times each, and then did the jumping part chest as well. And dude, I still couldn't get the stupid thing, and it sucks. But I'm happy to get this back. The catalysts of Whisper of the Worm and Outbreak Perfected are still unobtainable for anyone who hasn't already earned them and will be added to the future update. Prime Gaming last week, a new set of rewards were made available through Prime Gaming. Once you sign up here and link your Bungie.net account, you can also claim your rewards. They'll be waiting for you in the safe care of Amanda Holiday, in the hangar portion of the tower, Graviton Lance, Verena Nebula Exotic Weapon Ornament, Cosmo Shell Exotic Ghost Shell, Avalon Cruiser Legendary Sparrow, All good things. As seasons change, our team of experts have important info for you. Uh, Info you need to know. This is their report, seasonal titles, and bunch of rewards. Season hunt ends on February 9th. View of update 3.1.0 timeline below for what time it will end and season of the chosen begins. God, sometimes I like get lost, like I reread the same word. That's why dyslexia sucks, because I have to basically follow along where I'm reading so I don't jump backwards. And before the season ends, players who earned the Flawless and Conqueror title should claim and equip them to ensure that they don't get removed. Multiple items from the bunch of rewards should be also earned in game before February 9th. Claim the bunch of rewards site. Okay. Free Stranger, Papercraft figure, Stasis t-shirt, Warden seal pin, Hawkmoon mini replica. Item and crest removal. As we announced earlier this week before Season of Hunt ends on February 9th, it is recommended to turn the following items and quests where they will be removed from players' inventories will no longer be able to be used. Weekly bounties, strikes, crucible, and gambit, gunsmith, chrome. So this is the last week where you want to turn all your crucible tokens. You want to make sure you get that in now. Memory fragments of stasis, okay. Crow bounties, planetary materials, alkane dust, phase glass needles, seraphite, simulation seeds. All these will need to be turned in. You'll be able to turn these into spider for glimmer. Okay, save your hollow data. A few weeks ago, we announced that on February 9th that the Halo. The Hollow, I meant Halo. Halo website will be taken offline, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's not really important to Destiny. Additionally, we welcome everyone to the Halo stats and files on halo.bungie.network, okay? SDR console, stream, datagram relay. Name datagram relay, I don't know what that is. It's coming to consoles during Season of the Chosen, but we need to do more testing and fixes before it goes live. SDR is used to mitigate against DDoS attacks. Ooh, nice. You can learn more about this from the previous TWAB. Update 3.1.0 and maintenance timeline. Next Tuesday, February 9th, maintenance for update 3.1.0 will begin. Below is a timeline of events, 9 a.m. PST. Okay, so it's usual. It's probably gonna be offline for maybe like a couple hours, and then there's gonna be a queue time for when it goes back up. Below are some issues that have been resolved with update 3.1.0. Complete list will be shared when it goes live. The Crucible, Valor, and Gambit Infamy light quests can now be completed after resetting ranks. Ahamkara bones will now spawn the Agonarch Abyss and Cimmerian Garrison Ascendant challenges. Prime's lore of Luna, Wisdom of the Witch, Run the Gauntlet, and whatever. Cimmerian Garrison. God, I have trouble pronouncing that word. The Alt of Sorrow bosses will now rotate each day. Wait, the Alt of Sorrow bosses will now rotate each day. Oh, instead of weekly? Ooh, that's kind of nice. The Warset public event in the Cosmodrome Moth Yards will now count towards bounties. The lift tube in the Warden of Nothing Strike will now open for every player. Oh, okay. The boss from the Inside Terminus Strike will not always teleport away after scanning the Vex terminal. Wait, they didn't do that before? Like shadows will no longer become blocked if players bypass trigger volumes. Strum will once again reload any equipped energy slot weapon on kills. Merciless will once again increase its charge rate on non-lethal hits. What? On non-lethal hits? Wait, that's what I was supposed to do before, right? Oh, I take that back. I take that back. The whole point of Merciless was it keeps speeding up until you kill somebody. Okay, I take that back. That's intended. I think this was a bug that was just fixed. Forget what I just got excited for. This was the original intention of it. Thunderlord, Reckless Oracle, and other weapons will once again render the scopes and or reticle. Okay. Known issues. We are continuing to investigate various known issues. Here's a list of the latest issues that were reported. We continue to investigate PC FPS and stuttering issues. Dude, that was a huge thing back in Season of the Warmind or whatever it was called. I know that I used to be able to run this game at like 4K 120 FPS and stream at the same time, and then for some reason the update went out, and then I had to change all my settings because of this FPS and performance issue. The Light Seeker Triumph is not unlocking after players have found all weekly feathers for the bird prey quest, and feathers no longer appear after completing the bird of prey quest. The black blight orbs left behind by the high celebrant won't open portals if shot by the sidearms. Sometimes won't open when a fire team. Okay. Oh yeah, is this the whole thing that they were talking about? You have to kill the guy slowly. We're continuing to investigate We're continuing to investigate various error codes, including arugula and prune. For a full list of okay, so this is just listing issues that they've had in the past. All right. So they've covered a lot of stuff. I liked some of the things they talked about. I like that they are touching Aeon cults again to make it better. I'm super excited that the Sleeper Simulant Catalyst is coming back because I haven't got a chance to unlock this, and I'm hoping to get it because that's the only catalyst I don't have. I'm going to be grinding trials because some of these weapons look dope. I am happy for the Palindrome. Actually, I'm happy for all three of these. This auto rifle is pretty cool. The Shadow Price, I used this a lot during King's Fall with Dragonfly or Firefly, whatever it's called back then. Palindrome was a great PvP hand cannon. The Swarm, I can't remember if I use the Swarm that often. I do remember it being a Void machine gun, but I think obviously we need more Void machine guns, so I'm cool with this. Ain't got no problem. Once again, this is what the seasonal content calendar looks like for Season of the Chosen, and the trailer was pretty cool. So I guess that's it with this week at Bungie. I'm definitely looking forward to next week, man, seeing what comes out. I can't wait to get my hands on those weapons.